What's up guys, this is the Barber. I thought I'd make a video about the lake skip on Cape Thor. I played yesterday and after figuring out a strat, I got the lake skip pretty often. So I thought I'd share it. So I have to thank Firen. I was inspired by one of his runs. And which he got in a stream, and yeah, that's what basically brought me to this strat. So first of all, running this track, it's really hard to gain speed and momentum, because if you take like this path, which we usually take, like this and this, you're somewhere here, and instead of going this road, if you try to like get the skip, you have to do it like from here somewhere, and the problem is your car is slowed down after that right turn, and it's hard to create momentum from here. I think it's possible to still get the lake skip, but it's just harder because you don't have enough speed. So I thought about taking a different path, and that path is just a wider one. It's just going on the left side of this area, and I'm trying to get the skip from here. I'm going to talk in detail about how to get it, which path exactly I'm going to follow, but first it's important to say that if you go for the skip from this left part, it has the advantage that if you get the skip, you're gonna land closer to the U-turn, because if you like jump from here in this direction, it's just gonna be closer than if you like jump with this direction, or even like this. And you see you're gonna land just further away from the U-turn. That's what you don't want to do, because yeah, obviously it loses time. So if you get a skip with a crash, and you jump off from the left part of that area, you're gonna land somewhere here. And if you do it from the right part of the area, it's gonna be somewhere here. But it's just not an advantage. It can also happen that you respawn here after a crash, and that's basically the best crash lake skip you can get. That's just very close to that snow bridge. So what's important to note is that it's not enough to jump over the lake, because sometimes the car hits the mountain, explodes, and you just respawn where you started. You don't get the skip. You get the skip when the car hits the mountain and like falls down. In most cases, in most of the cases, you get the skip then. Or when the car hits the mountain and just has one explosion, and immediately after that has another explosion. But in most of the cases, you get the skip too. Well, that is a crash skip. And there's also a skip to you can get without a crash. I have a video, uploaded a video with a couple of versions of it. So one thing, if you get it, mind to wait for the boost. Yeah, that's the mistake I did. I was just completely baffled and was just going on and hitting the boost key, but there was no boost because I had just already used it and I had to reload. So yeah, that was quite unfortunate. So if you get a crashless skip, just wait for the boost a little till it's loaded and then go for the snow bridge. Getting the crashless skip is pretty much RNG. I don't think, well, I had no way of like controlling it. That's just luck you need. Getting a skip with a crash is also RNG, of course. It can explode immediately and you don't get the skip. Yeah, it's just luck involved everywhere. But it's just a more consistent way of getting it. And that's what I'm going to show now. So at the start, what you do, or what I do, is from here on I follow this path here, which is what you see. I follow this path, and then from here you have a couple choices. You can go like close to the wall, and then take this jump here. Or you can like go like this. No, it's too far. Like this to hit the bump. Or you can just go this way. It's just important to be in that area, like between this path here, this line, and the wall. But you just take the boost from there. And it's also important to boost quite early, not too late, because there won't be enough speed and momentum from there. So you have to boost early, like somewhere here. Somewhere here I did the boosts, and that's the one thing. The other thing, of course, you have to hit the bump. You don't have to hit the top of the bump. It's enough to go like on the side, or it's even enough if you hit it like here. I had a couple skips where I hit the bump right at the bottom, but I wouldn't really go for it because, I don't know, it looks a little dubious. Well, that's one thing. And the other thing is, when you're just about to get over this wall here, the car has to be turned like this. It has to be sideways, parallel to the wall. That's pretty much in all the cases I got the skip. The car had to be turned like this. So make sure you turn like the car while it's in the air, sideways, so we can get over the lake. So that's pretty much it. Let's see if we can get it. If we don't get it, we have to cut the video. Of course. That's what you don't do, of course. Forget to turn the car sideways. That wasn't enough. Let's see how many. Alright, this should be a skip. Alright. Then we just go directly to the snow bridge. So this was a skip where you had two explosions. Or this, you hear it when the car hits the mountain. That's one crash, and then you hear the second explosion. There's also the case when you like oh my god, I can't believe it. Just happened. Alright, when you hit the mountain and the car explodes immediately, and that's when you don't get the skip. So, yeah. Just make sure you boost early, make sure you like take the path here in this area between the wall and between this path here, this line, and so make sure you hit the bump. Make sure the car is turned sideways, so we can jump over the lake. And yeah, good luck hunting it, and good luck getting the skips and getting good times. Take care, everyone.